Aries, this is just a bonus read that I've got coming for you. A little bit of housekeeping. This isn't going to resonate with everyone. If it does resonate, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for everyone that has subscribed so far. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, so I really appreciate that. So you have been absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. If this doesn't resonate with you, please do check your sun, moon and your rising sign or your Venus sign for more clarity. Okay, right, let's have a little cheeky bonus energy prediction of what is coming up for you. Let's have a look. Right. We are sitting in the world energy, or we are going to be sitting in the world energy. Okay. The world is, it can be dictated as coming to the end of something. Okay. We can have, yeah, it's a completion of something. What am I feeling? I don't think that you are sad that this is coming to an end, but something's coming to an end. Okay, now we've got the Four of Wands. Now the Four of Wands is the happy household. It's a fire sign. Okay. Now we've got the King of Cups. Now the King of Cups can be either you're taking on that quality, or it can be Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. Okay. Next card we've got is the Eight of Pentacles. Now the Eight of Pentacles is you have been working very hard, putting a lot of effort into something, into almost, I'm hearing fine details. Whatever you've been putting your mind to, you've not been doing half-heartedly. Okay, you've been putting a lot of effort, a lot of detail into what you were creating. Now the last card we've got is the Ace of Pentacles. Now the Ace of Pentacles is the whole big mama of Pentacles. Okay. What am I feeling with that? Whatever you have been working on has, or is going to, it's going to turn out in your favour. Okay, so let's clarify this. Let's find out what is closing out. What is closing out with the World card, please? The Page of Cups. Right. So this could actually be it could actually be you're closing out or what is coming to an end is the Page of Cups. Okay, once again, the Cups is a Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. Doesn't have to be, but it can be Sun, Moon or Rising or Venus. Okay, so do check your placements. I feel like what is coming to a closure is someone is around you, relationship wise, possibly, or this actually could be, yeah, I'm feeling more relationship wise. Someone is around you at the moment that is acting like a page. That is okay, but you want more. You want them to step up, okay? What you actually want and what you are looking for is the Four of Wands. Now, I do see that you are closing out, that you're bringing to a close the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups does come up again, but I do feel like he's transformed into the King of Cups. So I do feel like, male or female, doesn't matter. I do feel like your partner has heard and has seen what you want. And I feel like your partner is actually going to close out the juvenile behaviour, if that makes sense. They're actually going to grow up. I do feel like that strongly. Maybe they've been acting like a teenager for far too long. And that's clarified by the Devil. They've been acting like the teenager for too long, because with the Devil, it can talk about addiction and things like that. But I actually think that the addiction is with everyone treating them like they have no responsibility. Does that make sense? I do feel like with this person that you're dealing with, the reason why the Devil has come up over the page is because everyone is allowing that person to not grow up and take responsibility. It could be their parents, it could be siblings, it could be anything, or anyone, sorry, should I say. But they have been quite comfortable sitting in that immature energy and not wanting to grow up. Okay, it's too much responsibility. But it's either that or they're going to lose you. Now, we've got the Four of Wands, which is the energy of a happy household, with the two adults and the child. You may have a child with this person, but ultimately, this is what you want. You want the stability around the happy home. You want to be a parent with someone else. You don't want that person to be another child. So this person has got to grow up, and I can see that they are. They're actually turning into the King of Cups. Okay? But to get to your happy home and the energy is clarified by the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is holding on to monetary things, tangible things, okay? Not being so frivolous. And I do think that this person that you're dealing with actually understands and shares your vision of where you want the relationship to go. Because I do feel like both of you are on the same page now with the Four of Pentacles. With the Four of Pentacles comes, I'm actually looking at the purple, and the purple it represents wisdom, okay? And I do actually see that you two potentially could actually be on the same page. Now, as I say, they've actually turned into the King of Cups. As I said, once again, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, it can be Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. And the Death card. Okay. Now, a lot of people don't like the Death card. I actually love the Death card because it means that Spirit has stripped away something that wasn't meant for you, and they bring in something that is for you. Okay, so for example, if you want to grow vegetables in your garden and you've got a load of wild flowers, well, that's all well and good and lovely, but I want vegetables. So it's the death of the flowers to grow the vegetables. Yeah, so it doesn't have to be a harsh thing. Okay, so I actually really like the Death card. Also as well, this person that I'm talking about could actually be a Scorpio. Okay, but the Death card does mean transformation, and I can see that with the King of Cups. So let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is working hard to where you want to be. And as I say, I do feel like you two are going to be on the same page. But with the King of Swords, now the King of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But the King of Swords is having a talking to someone, but in a very matter-of-fact kind of way. Okay, I do feel like with this person, okay, he's leveling up to a king, but it's almost like I do feel like you're going to have the conversation of, well, what do you want me to do? What do I need to do to get to be your king? So you might have to have a little bit of guidance with this person. But bear with, because if they're prepared to actually step up from a page to a king, you're on to a winner. But I do see that you are going to have a conversation for this person to step up to as much as you want, if that makes sense, okay? But we do end up with the Ace of Pentacles. Now, as I say, the Ace of Pentacles is the big mama. It's all about the pentacles. It's almost like winning the jackpot. So I do see that both of you are going to work extremely hard, but a little bit of caution here. Just mind out that it's not one uneven balanced. Make sure that they are still pulling their weight, because the King of Cups can be a little bit daydreamy sometimes. It will get caught in the moment but not see the bigger picture. So yeah, just make sure that, sorry, there's something on the tablecloth, distracted. Just make sure that it's not unbalanced, if that makes sense. Because obviously you don't want to be ending up him or her turning back into the page, where you end up in a situation where you've got to carry that person. You want to put in equal amounts of energy. And there we go. We've got the Queen of Cups. So to end all of this, we actually have the counterpart. We've got the King and Queen of Cups. So this is what I have for you, Aries. This is absolutely beautiful. And I hope to see you soon. I love you lots, and please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you.